What is up, everybody? This is Bullet199 coming to you with a wheel spin video, and I figured it might get a little boring to just watch wheel spins. So during the wheel spins, I'm going to also give a mini review slash what I think of the game so far. I was going to do this at exactly level 100, but it's really easy to level up, and I accidentally went past that and then some. I've already made it to level 108. I think we're going to start with the regular wheel spins, which I have about 58. This is one thing I would say. I don't like that it doesn't give you the exact amount of what you have. That's a minor quibble, but it would be nice to know, like, I have 58 wheel spins saved up. Somewhere around level 50, I just decided to start banking them up. And then I realized you have to use them if you use them on the skill perks on cars, on the car mastery. So let's begin. Oh, 57 wheel spins. And I guess to start my review, I just want to say I think the game is very fun. I really enjoy it. I played a little bit of Forza Horizon 3. I'm more of a... I played the Forza games before that all the way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A little bit of 5. Haven't really played 6 other than the demo. Haven't played 7. I always like the Gran Turismo games. Ooh, we just missed out on a Mercedes, but I already have that Mercedes. But I love that this game offers a lot more variety than those types of games. The Gran Turismos and the Forza Motorsports of the world were kind of your stale, purist simulation, and this is a little bit more arcadey and fun. And it has a little bit of something for everyone, in my opinion. I mean, if you like drifting, you got plenty of that to do. You like drag racing, go for it. Dirt rally, the regular circuit races, the sprint races, off-road, which honestly, off-road were so punishing, I felt like, in Forza Horizon 3. I didn't really love them because any little twitch would make you spin out of control, it felt like. Maybe I'm just not good at them. They seem to be a little bit, I don't know, more fun in this game. The cross-country ones and whatnot. There's a lot more verticality in some of the parts of the map on Forza Horizon 4, which I like. And then in general, I just love the exploring. I remember way back, I've been playing PC games for a long time, and I think it was like Test Drive 3 or something, where it was one of the first PC games that allowed you to go off the track and just explore. And there was almost nothing to explore. There'd be random houses. This was, you know, back in the VGA 16-bit graphics days. But anyways, I really enjoyed Test Drive Unlimited, and that was set on Oahu, Hawaii, and that was actually pretty accurate to the island, so that was really cool. Ooh, getting lots of money here. Already up to 1 million credits. I think I started this video with like 600,000 credits. So we're just chugging along. No real good cars. I think if I were to say one thing about the wheel spins is I don't really love the emotes and the 3-wheel Supervan 3. That car is a joke. I don't love the clothing items. I don't really care about what my avatar is wearing. I put a bunch of ridiculous stuff on my avatar. I think some of the dancers are funny, and I totally get that this is inspired by Fortnite and other games that have emotes and whatnot. But honestly, I'd rather get a car or credits. That's the main things I'd rather have. But I guess what does happen is when you do get a cool car, you're much more excited about it. I mean, I'd still take 2,000 credits over any emote or any dance, honestly. Because then I know that that's at least towards a fast travel or whatever. I have some minor gripes with the game. I mean, overall it's really fun. I think the showcases are cool, but there's definitely rubber banding happening in those races. It's pretty obvious that, you know, regardless of how terrible you do, you're still going to win those races. I mean, have you guys ever lost one? I don't think I have. I really like the focused missions that they brought into this game. I know that Forza Horizon 3 had the bucket list, and that was pretty cool. But they're just like a random collection, and what's cool about the missions is they're much more focused. So for example, the Drift Club missions I really like. The fastest car rental is pretty cool. The LA Racer at Horizon, the Twitch streamer that's recreating video game moments, That's a pretty cool idea. That's kind of giving homage to all the great car racing games, car racing video games of the past. I haven't really done many of those yet, but I just like the concept of it. Oh, I tried to do a 3D model of that car way back when I was in college. Anyways, the street racing series I like a lot. I like that there's traffic in those races. I didn't realize how... That's very much feels like the Need for Speed type of races, but I don't care. It's done really well in Forza. I guess my other minor gripes are kind of about, well, what you can get from Wheelspins, but also the auction house and the car mastery. So there's lots of little hidden treasures inside the cars, which is great, but I think it's really crummy that when you go to the auction house, you can't tell what items are on that car are remaining, or what items have been pulled in. Trans Am. I think I would have rather had the credits. Probably never drive that. So one of my hopes is that they make an update at some point that makes it a little bit more transparent. If, for example, let me give you a great example of something I see in the auction house running rampantly. Somebody will discover that a car has 300,000 credits hidden within it if you unlock it with skill points. Well, they'll go up and buy all those for really cheap, or they'll buy them straight from the auto show. Then when they're done with them, they'll probably put them back up. Well, people figure this out, and they want to pick them up too, and then they end up buying cars that already have had those things purchased by a previous owner. And I think either that should reset, which really would screw up the auction house economy if it did reset, or put a little icon that shows exactly which of the things are left, so that you don't waste your time if you're really going for, let's say, an unlockable car, a Forza Horizon edition car. That's one of the best examples. I made sure to purposely buy the Lamborghini Miura from the auto show, not from an auction, so that I'd make sure that I'd unlock the car in it. The car in it is a Forza Horizon edition Lamborghini Reventon, which is worth 1.6 million. So you make your money back, and then after I was done with it, I decided to put it up on auction and sell it for 400,000 starting bid, and it went no problem. I probably could have got more, but I didn't want to get greedy because I'd already taken the best part out of it. So I kind of felt bad like putting that out there, but those things sell. And I'm not really worried about credits because you can get credits like crazy in this game. And people do sit there and grind forever. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. So that's a minor gripe. I guess the other thing I want to talk about is the PC versus Xbox One experience. And I have both, so I have the Xbox Play Anywhere. And I started the game on PC because it's just more convenient for me. The computer's not on our main home television, so I have access to it all the time. When the family wants to use the TV for Netflix or whatever, I'm not having to like push them out. It is kind of nice and convenient to go between the two. I did get a chance to play it on the Xbox One today, and some of the things I realized were sometimes you have problems with the sync. You have to load the sync each time, and definitely on the PC side, I've been seeing stability issues and crashes and freezes from time to time right at launch, so that's kind of disconcerting. You have to make sure that your Windows 10 is in tip-top shape, up to date. Things are not on in the background. Things like the diagnostic tools like Riva Tuner and all that stuff, it interferes or whatever. So you have to turn all that crap off. I do like that you can play the game unlocked. So you get, if your machine's good enough, you can play it over 60 frames per second. And on medium to high settings, I can play it like 90 to 100 FPS, which is great. Occasionally it'll stutter, and that probably has more to do with my computer starting to overheat. I haven't really isolated the issue, so I can't say for sure. But if I'm playing for like 3-4 hours straight, which this game is very easy to do, it's so much fun and it's enjoyable, that can happen. So I think that that's more of a cooling issue than anything. Oh, Jaguar F-Type, that's pretty cool. It's not a Forza edition, but pretty epic, or legendary, or whatever purple is. Then when I went back from Xbox One to my PC this evening, that's where it got crazy. Not only was the game crashing on me, but the first time I went to go sync up, it took forever for the Microsoft game bar to load up and give me the option to load my sync. And the first time I skipped through it, I was pretty much playing off my old local save, which was not good because I had probably ranked up like 8 or 9 levels in the game and had unlocked a bunch of achievements, and I didn't want to have to redo all that stuff, and honestly I couldn't remember what stuff I had done. So if you're gonna play between both platforms, just be aware those are some of the issues you'll run into. The only other minor complaint I have is the auction house. It's kind of clunky, it's kind of slow. I've seen other auction houses in other games, and this is not as streamlined as I would like. Hey, that would be the Smoking the Bandit car right there. Just went and saw that. Rest in peace, Burt Reynolds. Probably one of my favorite movies of his. He's just having a good old time, and got to see the behind-the-scenes story about Hal Needham, the guy that basically was a stuntman all his life and drove cars, and then he came up with this story and script and directed the movie because he was a roommate of Burt Reynolds and they were good buddies, so they made that movie together. The sequel's not as good. The sequel is such a missed opportunity. So sad. They could have done a much better job. But anyways, back to the auction house. It's every time I put in a bid, it's maybe a 25% chance that the bid actually gets accepted. Maybe this is only on the PC side that I'm seeing this. I don't really know. I don't have Xbox Live, so I haven't really wanted to play too much Xbox. But I will say when I've gone offline, it was pretty fun because all of a sudden it's really easy to challenge the drivatars and no one gets upset or whatever. It's probably better to go against real life drivatars. I get that. It's more competitive. But even the AI drivatars were pretty challenging, and I lost the first couple races in a pretty decent car, and I finally figured out that I needed to watch out for traffic and not shortcut things and not go too fast and out of control, because these are really short races and any one mess up, you're gone, you know. And I definitely needed some rewinds, even to win some of those races, which I think when you do a real head-to-head against a person, there's no rewinds. I realize I use a lot of rewinds. I rely heavily on that. So we're coming down to the last of the regular wheel spins, and I would say that I've made a little over $1 million in credits, which is good. Oh, the Urus concept from Lamborghini. That's a good car. That was one of the first cars I unlocked in Forza Horizon 3, and it was my best off-roader for quite a while. Alright, so let's see how many super wheel spins. I definitely do not know how many I have. Actually, let's just pop out. Did I get any influence for all that? Yeah, it just ranked up for just opening stuff. Because, you know, car collector and all that. So now we're level 109. So, 16 super wheel spins. These are all earned by me. Every 10 levels, I think you get a super wheel spin. Alright, starting off strong here. 2 cars and credits. This is honestly the combination I would hope for always. I don't need horn sounds. I don't need, you know, clothing items. I don't need dances. I'll even take a crappy car that I could flip on the auction house, like that van, which I'll probably never use. I'll take that BMW, and I'll take those credits. So, let's go with our next spin. See what we get here. I'm pretty excited. I've seen other people do wheel spins, and oh, Ford Falcon, Forza edition, speed skills boost. Better pretty much rank up that car, and probably it's a drag car. I'm not sure though. That's another thing. I've only bought a few tunes, but I bought a tune for the the NSX R. And it just totally transformed that car. I had it set up more as a drifter, and it was really easy to score lots of drift skill points and crash into things. Then I needed to win 3 races with it, so I found an S1 class tune, and man, I don't know who the tuner was, but I need to follow that person, and thank you for dialing that in. It's probably one of my best high-performance vehicles around corners at this point, which I would have never been able to tune that. So I think it's really good. The tunes are free, and the best tunes are getting rated out there. So keep that up, guys. I might get into it. I'm learning that stuff slowly. Oh, got ourselves a 911 GT3 from '04. I think there's something hidden on that car. After I go through all these spins, I'm going to go look at the new ones that we just got. And I'm really low on skill points right now, so I won't be able to rank anything up. But let's see what's hidden within them. Still got, this is our 10 more wheel spins. Oh, Ferrari Enzo just rolled by. Oh, okay, good. I almost got a duplicate NSXR, which I think it's okay to get duplicates. You have, no reason to keep that second one. You might as well go and sell it. All right, a slide whistle. Yay. Ford Coupe from 1940. I wish there was some skill related to the super wheel spin that you could especially you could click the button 3 times just like you can with a real slot machine. I'd feel like more interactive, that you're actually doing something, that you have a little slight amount of control over the luck involved. Wow, how much was that gold? Was that 500,000? I think that's one of the highest credit amounts you can get. Got ourselves a little Lotus Elan. I think that's a D-Class car. I don't do many D-Class races, only if it's a tight circuit and I don't feel like handling the heck out of the car. There we go. 2014 911 Turbo, 200,000 credits, and of course, dabbing. Every game needs dabbing. Alright, 4 more wheel spins. Super wheel spins. Oh my gosh. I got the MB Unimog. Unimog? I don't know if that's even how you say it. Yeah, that's going to be a real winner there. At least I also got 300,000 credits and green running shorts. I mean, that takes me back. Those are my high school colors. Well, at least my freshman year. So anyway, 3 more super wheel spins. This is the Porsche 918. That is a good one. And what is the Tamo Racemo? I've never even heard of that vehicle. I guess that's, I don't know, what are those called? Concept car of some sort? I mean, or a really boutique manufacturer I've never heard of. But that Porsche 918 is, that is hybrid. That's up there with the LaFerrari. Did the Nürburgring and broke records. So that is one of the most incredible performance street cars ever made. And I will have lots of fun with that. Almost got myself the Morgan 3-wheeler. I don't know if I'd ever actually use that, maybe for the giggles. That little Volkswagen van that we just saw, I do have that, and it's a real burner. It is one of my best drag racers at the moment, because I don't know how to do drag tunes, and I don't know what cars to go after to get drags. And that thing can't turn with crap, so it's only good. I almost got a second one. It's also a Forza edition. Windows XP shutdown. That's pretty funny that that's a horn. I might actually have to put that on. And in that time of just doing wheel spins, I got myself another wheel spin. I don't know why. I guess because I leveled up to 109. Maybe for the number of cars. Ooh, there's some big money. It'd be cool if you could tip the scale if you're like right between 2 things. If you push the button really fast, it makes it go. That would be pretty cool. Alright. So anyways, I think that's going to bring this video to a wrap. This is Bullet 199. Thanks for checking me out.